episode of your Searchable Facts with Dixon. How are y'all today? First off, I want to say welcome to the show. This is episode 3. On here, they probably have it labeled as episode 2 or whatever, but this is episode 3. Today's topic is negative people. Negative people who's really going to bring you down because they can't find happiness or something to really do with their lives. So when they see other people really, doing good for themselves and knowing the fact that they're not doing good for themselves, they want to bring those people who's doing good down along with them. So in a sense of it, in their eyesight, they won't feel as left out as they really is. But when they really think about it, you is left out because you choose to not do anything with yourself, with your life, but want people to defend for you, help you out, give you a lending hand, and what you do to that person. You don't do anything. You just sit back and let them help you out, don't return the favor, and then eventually they stop doing for you, and then you want to get mad. That's why they always say, know what you want to do later on in life. Know what career path you want to go down. Know what you want to do in general, should I say. Now, a negative person. Can a negative person affect you? Well, the research have shown that negative brain activities can lead to weakness in the immune system, make you more prone to illness, and eventually lead to a heart attack or a stroke, to be honest. But having these negative attitudes can also affect your intelligence and ability to think. You know, a lot of people probably don't even know that. And knowing that, and let me point that out, knowing that it can also cause a heart attack and a stroke when you have negative mindset. Because like I said, the mind is stronger than anything. The way you put your predicament going off the part in your mind, if you think negativity, say negativity things, put yourself in a negative mindset, negative period, whatever you want to call it. But putting yourself in a negative point of view will get you nowhere in life. It really won't. Because let me say, if you thinking negative, if your mindset is nothing but negativity, you don't have no growth off of that. The only growth you do have, is just negativity itself. You're not accomplishing anything by doing that. You're not accomplishing anything. You're not achieving anything. The only thing you're doing is downing yourself and making your body weak with all that negativity and also attitude I would like to throw in there. Because your negativity affects you as a person, affects your personality. So if someone who's doing good for themselves come along and have a conversation with you and telling you about the things that they've done, just keeping it real, telling you about the things that they've done, what they achieve, and you feeling offensive at that because you don't have those things that they have. When technically you can have the exact same thing as long as you put your mind to it, right? Exactly. So the reason why I'm saying that is because it actually is true. It actually been scientifically proven. So far as your mindset with the negativity and knowing that it can cause a heart attack or a stroke, and basically enable your ability to really think and process things because the negativity is taking control of you. Now, like I said, a lot of people don't really know that. It does weaken the immune system. It does take a toll on your body, take a toll on you in general. But like I said, do a lot of people really know that? Do people really take the time to actually figure these things out? Do they research on that? They probably don't. They probably think it's maybe something else. But it's not my place to really judge. Like I said, this show right here, this podcast is just basically something to really bring people, move people, bring people together, let them talk about their own, if you want to talk about your own experience around, negative people, racism, what's going on in today's world. Those are your own opinions. I'm not here to judge you. I'm here to bring people together and also the move them. Come together, share your opinions. You can state your own facts. You can do all of that on this show. Like I say, if I'm able to open up a chat on here, or upgrade my podcast to allow people to come on to the show, then that's what I want to do. I want to reach out there to people, to bring them in, to bring everybody in, so my message can really move them, to really be like, okay, man, this guy right here really, letting people come in and voice their own opinion about how they feel about today's world, about people, even your family, if they going down the wrong boat and they don't want you to come with them and not helping you out in situations or whatever, brainwash your mind with all that negativity. That's not something you're looking for. If you want somebody to really talk to you, hear your cries out or whatever, then you come on to the show, Real Searchable Facts with Dixon. Because when I say real searchable facts, it can be, if you reading about something online that you want to share your opinion about on the show or whatever, you can do that. You can bring that here. I'll be happy to listen to you. Because at the same time as you looking at it off your laptop or whatever, and really bringing the facts, but really I want to hear your opinion about how you feel about it, you can do that here. You can come on. I would not judge you, man. Like, seriously, I would not judge you on your opinion about how you feel about a place, a person, or a thing. My point exactly. But let's get back into the topic for today. Another thing is about basically avoiding people in your life who's been consumed by the negativity. One thing you want to do is, when you're around a negative person, and it's right here, just the facts itself, of course you don't want to buy into their negativity, because what they're going to offer you? Nothing but negativity. They're going to try their best to really fool your head up with all this negative talk, all this down talk, and be like, it actually does get somebody too, when you think about it. It really does get a lot of people. I mean, I even mess around and, somebody who I was really cool with, I've been cool with them for about 2-3 years straight. Never had a problem. We had some disagreements in the past or whatever, but, he had a little tough situation going on, and I was listening to his cries and screams and whatever, and I kind of fell into that trap because, when you think about it, it cost me my job. I used to move for about 4 years. During the time period when he was going through it, not showing up for work or whatever, and managers and bosses asking me, where your partner is, and I'm speechless. I don't know what's going on. So I'm like, I don't know. But me listening to him and all the negative talk, whatever, it cost me my job because I followed behind a negative person, a negative mindset, negative thinking that would cost me my job. I mean, I'm doing good now, but I'm just saying, that was in the past. But if we do talk now, we recently started talking back. I started talking back to him maybe about a month ago just to check on him, see how you doing, because I went ghost. I had to get myself together. So I went ghost, got myself good now, came from out of the shadows. He hit me up. Couldn't find out he was hitting me up for the longest. I used to have Facebook. Like I talked about in my other podcast about social media. I used to have Facebook. Got rid of Facebook. Got Messenger back. He was hitting me up trying to get in contact with me. He was doing good now. But like I said, back to the topic. That's just goes to show you that talking to a negative person can really be your friend, your family, or whoever. Try to block that out. Go about your own fact, your own opinion about how you feel about certain things. Don't let people brainwash you because they feeling down and they're negative. Don't feed into that. Don't. And to be honest, you're not really their problem solver. You're really not. You know what I'm saying? And knowing that you're not the problem solver, you know what I'm saying, you don't have to stoop up to their level. You know what I'm saying? You can give yourself a break away from people like that. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to always be around those people, listen to all that negative talk or whatever. If you ain't listening around nobody who's positive or whatever, then you need to keep it moving because you want to hear something positive. If you're doing good in your life, you need to keep it positive. You want to hang around positive people. It's like, I remember a while ago, Steve Harvey was talking about this same topic, negative people, which he probably got from somebody else. But all together, he put it together on his radio show, Steve Harvey Morning Show. He talked about the same thing, negative people. You walk away from negative people. You don't consume yourself around negative people. You keep it moving. You get on your boat and you keep it moving. If somebody else in the boat trying to bring somebody else's boat down, then you're going to help them. You're going to help that person that's trying to bring this person, trying to bring that person down. So you're going to help that person that's being brought down. And that person who's bringing that person down, you're going to leave that person because he's full of negative. You're going to keep rolling, helping that person roll. That you the person that's trying to help the person that this person is trying to bring down. And once you help him up to talk to him with positive, and then leave that person that's negative, leave him right there, because you know what, he's filling up with negative. You want to include positive people in your circle. And I know, when you're around negative people, you try to hold your tongue, but sometimes you don't have to hold it. Sometimes you can't really hold your tongue because whatever they're saying is maybe not right, and you just have to butt in on their conversation. Like, you don't want to listen to that negative stuff, man. You tell them straight up, like, hey, man, look, if you're really depressed about this thing, you need to change some things about yourself. You need to move on from a certain situation, do something that's going to better you. Look at the situation in life, like where you're going to be at in the next 5-10 years, how you going to live your life, what you're going to do, how much money you going to save up. Is you going to still be one of them negative people who ain't trying to do nothing with their life? Or are you going to be somebody that's positive and do mature things? Like me, like I said, I'm about to be 25 real soon. I'm looking at situations that involve myself around maturity levels. I'm thinking about getting a house right now. I already got one of my dream cars, which I'm about to upgrade that car. Got a good ass job. About to move up within a year or so. And man, I'm taking time out to put together my podcast because I know I can make it happen. All these ideas I got, and taking trips, taking what you call it, getting on boats and going to to the islands or whatever, for a good week trip or whatever. Me and my old lady. That's positive stuff right there. If you're around negative people who gonna talk you out of certain situations or whatever, you don't need to be around those people. You want somebody who gonna move you. You want somebody who gonna keep it positive, keep it real with you. You want to always stay in the light. You want to always let positive shine upon you like that, man. Like, seriously. We about 2 minutes, 30 seconds, almost at the end of the show. If you hear a glitch, if you just hear like a glitch or something, it was my Wi-Fi. My Wi-Fi ain't really too good right about now. Other than that, I got 2 minutes to spare. So let's finish talking about let's end this podcast off with positive thinking instead of negative thinking. Well, this right here on top of my head. Like I said, to bring that show to an end, like I say, stay in the light. Stay away from negative people. You always keep things positive. Keep your head up. Don't keep your head down. Keep your head up shows what type of person you are. If you're keeping your head down, walking around, not giving nobody eye contact, they're going to look at you differently. We living in a world where it's always going to be judgmental. People going to judge you. People judge you to the way you die. To the day you die, I'm sorry. So there's nothing we can do about it. You don't have to accept it, but you just have to know the fact that you will be judged. You're going to always be judged. No matter who you are as a person, the color of your skin, what religion, it don't matter. It was going to happen. But like I say, it takes a real positive mindset to really move forward in his or her situation. If you is negative, it's going to get you nowhere. Remember that, y'all. Thinking negativity is not going to get you nowhere. No matter what situation you're in, you keep it positive. Keep it positive to the best of your ability. When God starts seeing things like that and you speak it into existence, you better take it and run with it. Thank y'all. This is the end of Real Searchable Facts with Dixon Hyson. Tune in for another episode 3 or 4 or whatever they got labeled as, but it should be episode 4, I think. I'll give you the inside scoop on that later on this week. Stay tuned. Thank you. Have a good night. Bye-bye.